We got a lot more done today, but unfortunately we came to a stopping point where we just kind of have to stop because, well, we don't have what we need. We're waiting on parts. And we don't have to wait too long, which is kind of fortunate, but I will give you kind of a rundown of what's kind of going on. Up here in the corner, we have our rectifier, regulator, voltage regulator, whatever you want to call it. It's got a positive and a green, or ground, and it's got two AC feeds going into it. Those yellow and white wires, the ACN, they go to this plug here, and then we have a red and a blue on the other side. That is the pickup coil and then the AC feed for the CDI. Now on this plug, we have two switch tots, and then a feed, just a regular constant hot, and then our starter solenoid. So that's how that works. And then in the bottom of it, we have we need to rotate those around so they don't touch, but we have a ground, and then we have a switched hot lug. I say switched hot, pretty sure that's what that's going to be. So yeah, that is what that's going to be, because our feed here, that's going to plug directly into the battery, and then the other side of this, of course, it goes to this lug. Now, I thought about this a little bit. I was like, well, I don't really want to put... I could... See, I really wanted to use just 2 bolts for this thing. But unfortunately, if I put the ground here where the mounting bracket, where this thing is going to mount to the bike, and I try to put the hot side of this on the other lug, well, now you have a short circuit because they're bracketed to one piece of metal, and that won't work. So I will have to use 3 bolts here, 2 lugs and 1 bolt. But I think what I'll end up doing is going ahead and isolating this top bolt, especially because it's really close to that solenoid, the terminals for it. So yeah, we still got a little bit more to do. I've got to put in a connector for the kill switch. I've got to run our battery wires up to here, / starter wires, and we've got to notch out this case. Now I'm going to run this plug like this. I think that'll work. And then this plug will go like this inside the case. And they will be sticking outside just a little bit, which is fine. I really wanted them to be flush kind of with the case, but that, I don't think that's going to work. Actually, yeah, we can do it like this and be okay. But anyway, either way you look at it is going to work out. And suppose we do it like this, I think even that might be a better deal. Because we can cut this just wide enough for the actual plug. It'll be depth related, not plug related. And then we can hot glue the connector inside of there. But yeah, overall, really simple stuff. This is just one half of it. And again, we're waiting on parts. And so specifically ring connectors. I can go 10 miles south of here down to the hardware store that's open, but I don't want to drive, especially when I got parts on the way. So we're going to wait for them. But yeah, there you go. Now for those of you worrying, oh my goodness, this coil is so close to your switched hot and your ground. And even the ground and the switched hot are pretty close. Well, yeah, they are close. But close is fine. Touching is a different story. And again, when I bolt these down, I'm going to move these kind of out of the way like that, and there won't ever be a touching problem. And you may be saying, well, look, this is exposed and this is exposed. Listen, all the ground wires that I've got inside of this box, they are covered up. They are not going to be touching anything. And that's what we want. That's exactly what we want. That's exactly what we have. So I'm not worried. You shouldn't be worried. Moving on. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. And yeah, we're very close to putting this thing on the bike and energizing it.